Hey, how you doing? This is the Twisted Stories Isle of Man. This is my 1985 Ford F250. You like that come along I got on the front? Not bad, right? Not bad, not bad. You know? Let me just show you the exhaust on it real quick. It's just a fucking homemade gizmo I made. What do you think of this? It's pretty interesting, right? A couple of Tractor Supply mufflers and a glass pack I cut in half and basically made some homemade resonators out of the deal. Now, mind you, this truck is not particularly good on gas. It has the, what do you call it? The fucking 460 in it. Yeah, it's got the 460 in it, so it's kind of a little rough on gas there. Make sure we're still rolling. All right. You think of this, anyway, we're gonna fire it up. Not bad, right? Not bad, right? Probably burned like a half fucking gallon doing that shit. Yeah, it's no good, man, no good. We're just gonna take it down the highway. I love this old truck, man. This old truck's fucking awesome, man. They just don't make them like this anymore. And for good reason, because this particular truck averages out at about, well, this one averages out at about 8. But a lot of them average out at like, 7 miles to the gallon, 7.5. This one, if you're really fucking careful, because this particular truck has the 460 carbureted 460 with the 3-speed C6 transmission. I'm pretty sure it has the 410 gear ratio. This particular truck has a 10 1/4 rear with the limited slip. Yes, so it's a posi track 10.25 or 10 1/4 rear with some pretty aggressive tires on it. Yep. Guessed it, I'm in fucking Connecticut. I'm back home. I'm off the road. I do local now. So I'm just gonna drive around this cool ass fucking truck that everybody tells me I should get rid of. Because they say, oh, it's a rickety piece of shit. I said, what the fuck you talking about, man? Rickety? You could practically eat off of the fucking frame. It has almost no fucking body rot on it at all. It's a very clean truck. The interior is still in decent shape. So, the bed's pretty messed up because I've been doing a lot of scrapping. I've collected a lot of scrap metal with it lately, so it's oh my god, that music fucking sucks, man. Turn that shit off, man. What the fuck's the matter with you, you fucking coon motherfucker? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, let's see what she could do. Hope she doesn't fucking blow up on me. I just replaced the main bearings and the rear main seal. It still leaks a little bit. Still got somewhat of a gas tank leak. Just a little tiny bit. It was really bad. I ended up cutting a fucking hole in the floor because I did not in any fucking way, shape, or form feel like taking the tank down again. And the front tank I've been having some issues with. See, the problem with the front tank is I can't fill it. Every time I put fucking gas in it, the fucking gas comes back out. Well, last time I checked, when you put gas in a fucking tank, it's supposed to go down in the tank. It's not supposed to come back up. And the reason for that is that this particular gas tank is not vented properly, because that's one of the many things Ford never got right. See, the mid-80s Fords, or at least the 1985s, had a lot of problems, including electrical issues, fuel tank issues, this and that. This year truck, 85 and the 86s, is why they came out with the saying, Ford fix or repair daily, or found on road dead. But I will say one thing about Ford, they are definitely built tough. Yeah, for sure. I almost ran this fucker out of oil. And it had about 2 quarts of oil in it because of a trip I went on to Manchester, Massachusetts with this fucking piece of shit. I try really hard not to drive this thing in the winter very much. Thank God. You know, that's what I have my van for. I take the time to oil the frame and everything, and maybe put some cooking oil on the body to keep as much rust off as I can. Maybe I'll just pack up my fucking shit and move down south. I don't know, because I'm getting kind of tired of the fucking winter. There's this channel, Bias Plies and Zip Ties, where there's this fucking crazy ass Canadian dude that gets these trucks running outside when it's like fucking minus 30 outside. The dude's a crazy motherfucker, man. He's cool, but he's fucking nuts. I wouldn't want to do that shit. Fuck that. Imagine that, like doing, like resurrecting old fucking dinosaur trucks when it's like fucking minus 30 or minus 20 out and it's fucking snowing. Man, those guys are fucking crazy, man. They're cool. I like them a lot. I mean, I love his fucking channel, but he's fucking nuts. I mean, I thought I was nuts, but man, that dude, man, he's something else, man. He is fucking something else, you know? But he takes all kinds, you know? I'm kind of a pussy, man. I usually try to do everything in the fall, spring, summer, and fall when it's not too cold out. So anyway, that's pretty much, let me see. Do I have anything else to say before I end this fucking video? Yeah, even though this thing's a gas hog, I love it to death. If I do replace it, I'm gonna probably replace it with a truck of similar age, because I just like the old trucks, and in my state they're exempt from emissions. And you know, maybe I'll get a diesel, but an old one, not a new one, an old one. I don't like new trucks. I like the old cars, man. Or maybe get something, with a smaller engine that's a little better on gas, you know. Something along those lines. You know, I typically try to drive this thing under 60 no matter what, because the minute you go over 60, your fuel economy goes down a fucking toilet. What little fuel economy this fucking piece of shit does have, well, I really shouldn't call it a piece of shit. I mean, you can pretty much haul whatever the fuck you want with this thing. I mean, I had a pickup camper on it with a lot of shit in it. The pickup camper had a dry weight of about 3,300 pounds, and well, I had a lot of shit in there, man. So basically this truck was hauling about 4,400 pounds, and like 75% of that weight was all concentrated on the very ass end of the fucking truck. Quite a bit of it was actually had a 3-foot overhang. So yeah, basically this thing probably can handle like 4,500 pounds of tongue weight. I think the load capacity on this truck is like 5,000 pounds, because it's like one of those heavy duty camper special trucks. Even though it's an F250, it's basically set up like a 1-ton, except it's a single rear wheel. So in reality, you never really want to haul any more than like 3,500 pounds realistically, because of the tires. I mean, you see, the tires are only rated for like, I forget, like 3,100 pounds a piece, and this truck is about 5,700 empty. But these tires can actually take more. They can actually take like up to 4,000 pounds before you really have to worry. This thing sagged, but not too badly. It still had a decent stance. It wasn't too bad. So, you know, this bridge right here, this is why I'm getting rid of my pickup camper, because every time I went over this bridge with my fucking pickup camper and I had a gust of wind, I swear this truck would go up on 2 fucking wheels. It was pretty scary, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was pretty awful. So I think I'm just going to stick with my camper trailer, and if I want to have a pickup camper, I'm just gonna build my own, like a raised cap setup or something along those lines. But then again, maybe I'll just save it as a truck to collect scrap metal with, or collect firewood, or do whatever, you know. Mind you, I work a full-time truck driving job, so, you know how it is. I just do this shit on the side. This truck is like a hobby truck for me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about, you know, this era Ford, you can ask me. I'm no expert, but I'll tell you what I can. So anyway, like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, tell your fucking friends, and I'll catch you on the flip side. All right, bye-bye.